Thank you, everyone. Pledge of allegiance, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
In accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Law, the notice for this public meeting has been published in the Home News Tribune, the Courier News, and the Star Ledger newspapers, and posted on the Middlesex County website, as well as on the bulletin board in the Middlesex County Administration Building at least 48 hours in advance of the meeting, which shall be entered into the meeting minutes of this meeting.
Roll call, please.
County Commissioner Soda Barber, County Commissioner Kenny, County Commissioner Cockle,
Here.
County Commissioner McCollum,
Here.
County Commissioner Deputy Director Nara,
Here.
County Commissioner Tamara, County Commissioner Director Rios.
Correspondence?
Each commissioner has been provided with a list of correspondence received by the clerk's office since our last meeting. This correspondence will be kept on file in the office of the clerk of the board for reference.
Is there a motion to accept
Motion.
the correspondence?
Second.
Voice vote?
County
All in
Commissioner-
favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any? All right, approved. So minutes for approval.
Motion.
Second.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not used to this, okay.
Minutes of the regular meeting held on Thursday, January 16, 2025 at 6:30 p.m.
Motion.
Second.
Roll call?
County Commissioner Kenny,
Yes.
County Commissioner Cockle,
Yes.
County Commissioner McCollum,
Yes.
County Commissioner Deputy Director Nara.
Yes. Reports of commissioners, County Commissioner Kenny.
Thank you, Deputy Director. The only thing I have is tonight is I just want to thank all the Public Works and Road Department and everybody else who was out clearing the snow, de-icing the roads, making it safe for people to travel. It looks like we're going to be busy, or you're going to be busy for about another week or so. So rest up and thank you all very much for the great job you do every time. That's all.
Thank you. Commissioner Cockle?
Thank you, Deputy Director. Board of County Commissioners will introduce the 2025 county budget at the next commissioner meeting on February 20th, contingent on the state of New Jersey's budget approval. The public hearing and adoption are anticipated to be held on March 20th. The focus of the 2025 budget is to continue the short and long-term sound fiscal goals and policies we have established over the past 10 years. We will continue to integrate technology into our operations to increase productivity, efficiency, savings, and to control salaries costs, which ultimately reduce the burden on our taxpayers. Goals of the 2025 budget are controlling and reducing expenditures whenever possible without sacrificing the quality and quantity of our services, decrease overall debt and annual service, fund an $87 million capital improvement program to maintain and elevate the county's infrastructure program, aid in the decrease of overall debt with sustainable method, increase the county's retained surplus funds, and continue to utilize zero of the surplus as revenue, enhance our labor force by investing in state-of-the-art technology and education, to effectively mitigate the increased cost of goods and living. This Commissioner Board is committed to adopt a budget that guarantees that this county continues to perform at a high fiscal level in order to maximize savings while at the same time to expand and maintain the excellent level of service its taxpayers deserve. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Commissioner Scott McCollum?
Thank you, Deputy Director. Good evening, everyone. From the Office of Workforce and Career Development, in collaboration with RWJ Barnes Health and Middlesex College, we are having a Career Expo on Wednesday, February 12th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Middlesex College in West Hall. This event will feature direct hiring opportunities for a variety of healthcare positions, professional development presentations, and insights into how to get started in healthcare occupations. From the Middlesex County Magnet Schools, February is National Career and Technical Education Month. To celebrate, Middlesex County Magnet Schools is hosting its annual Tech Expo, a competition giving students an opportunity to share unique projects and ideas they are exploring in their career majors. Please join us tomorrow, February 7th, at East Brunswick Magnet School from 9 a.m. to 11:30, followed by a delicious lunch provided by our culinary majors. That concludes my report.
Thank you. And from the Office of Public Safety and Health, from the Office of the Fire Marshal, the office was able to secure grant funding to purchase a 3,000-gallon tanker truck. This valuable asset can be utilized countywide when areas experience water loss due to such circumstances such as water main breaks and the like. Without hydrant water sources available, this presents fire safety hazards to buildings and residents, which this tanker will serve to protect. The county expects delivery of this resource on February 10th, with the same being operational shortly thereafter. From the Divisions of Environmental, Solid Waste, and Recycling, the schedule for 2025's paper shreds and household hazardous waste collections, which will begin in March of this year, can be found on the county's website, or residents can contact our divisions at 732-745-4170. The annual recycling guide will be available in the upcoming weeks and will include these dates and other valuable information. And lastly, just to piggyback off of Commissioner Kenny, noting what the weather's going to be like perhaps for the next week or two. I just want to give thanks to all of our first responders in the different municipalities, and especially from the county, OEM, Fire Marshal's office, and the like, because we've had several fire incidents throughout the county in the last several weeks, and it's always dangerous fighting a fire, but when you're doing it in inclement weather, it offers more challenges. And so I just want to make sure that I give out a public acknowledgement, and just so that the residents all know that they've got some wonderful people who are looking out for us and doing an excellent job. So thank you all. So Mr. Kelso, any resolutions to be added?
There are none.
Resolutions to be amended?
There are none.
Resolutions to be held?
There are none.
Resolutions to be voided?
There are none.
Okay, I'll now open the public discussion on resolutions listed on this agenda only.
Good evening, Commissioners. Charlie Prattville. I live on Sedan Street here in New Brunswick. I'm the editor of New Brunswick Today, community news outlet available online at newbrunswicktoday.com and places like Facebook and YouTube. I wanted to start with asking about two items on page 7. These are the facilities management items. Can you tell me about the lease with Crossroads Theater Company? Is this
Charlie, can you do me a favor and refer to the resolution by number?
absolutely 182 is the lease with Crossroads?
Yes, thank you.
As you know, being owners of the 2 floors on the home and arts building, we have both the state theater leasing space, and we also have Crossroads, and now as well as Charge Street Plaza, I'm sorry. All the administrative staff is in that building. The intent when we took over that responsibility was to bring all of the arts entities together to operate in a cohesive way and collaborate in such a way that they would support each of their operations. So this was the last piece of that puzzle, bringing Crossroads into leasing space for their administrative support.
Okay. And is there any space left over that the county uses but doesn't lease out?
The only space that is available is the general space, which is used by, you could have, whether it be conferences or any training for the dance studios. We have a whole floor that's dedicated to individuals and businesses that could rent it out for the purposes of meetings and or events.
Okay, good to know. How about the next one? 183 is, I guess, a change in the landlord for the probation department. Can you tell me what prompted this resolution?
I believe in that case, the individual previously owner passed away, and now the new owners have taken over from the town entity.
Yeah, I think it's just a change of ownership.
Of the
Sorry,
actual-
change the entity.
Okay. And are either of those LLCs clients of Mr. Kelso's?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. I'll move to page 9. Resolution 198, I've heard about this one, it's pretty important. The state has basically like a statewide plan or redevelopment plan, I believe it's called. And can somebody talk a little bit about what the county is doing to be a part of that process? And
Sure, I'll ask Linda Weber if she wanted to address.
Hey, Todd, how are you?
Good, you?
Great, thanks. So this is a resolution that's required by the State Planning Commission if the county wants to participate in the reviewing the state plan, they call it cross acceptance. So this is just the beginning. There's not a lot I can tell you right now. We're developing a work program to work with municipalities. And the first order of business will be to reach out to those municipalities to talk to them about the process, talk about the state plan, and what it means. And it's basically the state's blueprint for growth, economic development, and preservation. What we'll be doing is working with municipalities, comparing their plans, the county plans, to the state plan, identifying agreements, disagreements, and coming up with some sort of agreement of what the state plan should look like. So it's a real opportunity to influence the state plan.
Got it. And the planning board will be involved, presumably, the county planning board?
Yes, they will.
Okay. Great. Well, I look forward to that. I think it's the right decision to be a part of the process, and I'll follow it with great interest. That's all for now. Thanks.
Thank you. Does anyone else like to speak on any resolutions?
Motion to close the public
Second.
portion?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any abstentions, any? Moving on. Yeah. Does anyone else besides me have any resolution that they need to vote on separately? No? All right, then, for the record, I need to vote on Resolution 195R as it pertains to New Jersey Transit.
Deputy Director, a motion would then be in order to adopt a consent agenda consisting of resolution numbers 25-141 through resolution 25-233, excluding resolution 25-195 to be voted upon separately.
Is there a motion?
Motion?
Second.
All right, roll call.
County Commissioner Kenny?
Yes.
County Commissioner Copple?
Yes.
County Commissioner McCollum?
Yes.
County Commissioner Deputy Director Nara?
Yes.
And now would be appropriate to consider the resolution excluded by the Deputy Director, and that's resolution 25-195.
Motion?
Second.
Roll call.
County Commissioner
Yes.
Kenny? County Commissioner Copple?
Yes.
County Commissioner McCollum?
Yes.
County Commissioner Deputy Director Nara?
Present but not voting. Now, I'd like to open up the floor for public comment. Is there anyone who would like to speak in public comment?
Hi, yes, Danielle Moore. Well, I do see the real devil that I wanted to speak to tonight. Commissioner Rios is not here, he's one of them. Then one thing, it's been a while since I've been here, but before I get started with that, I have to say, I'm going to say the same thing I said over to City Council, and is it working over there? Yes, it is, but due to where have too many dishonest, crooked, racist devils who are ruining New Brunswick. And I will start off by saying I thank the county for the donations that they do give to New Brunswick, but wow, as of November 1st, 2023, the first opioid grant to go through, $342,000, $726.48, still has not been helped addiction, where as of now, New Brunswick is over a little under $1.17 million for grants for addiction, and has not been used to help as many overdoses as we do have here in New Brunswick. Now the next thing I am going to say, and like I said, I am one black person the county or the city of New Brunswick will not scare. And like I said, to each one of them, due to where dishonest, crooked, racist devils, the Lord's gonna take you out of here one by one. Has 5 people been removed from the city to where what? That has disrespected me? I would start off with Police Officer J.T. Miller. I would start off at second, Mr. Kevin Egan. I would start off third, Anthony Caputo. I would start off with the next one, the 4th one, that's Dr. Caldwell. And I would tell you the next 5th one, that's Judge Philip Burrow. But wow, who the 3 people I'm here to talk to for the night, and I'm going to say I'm speaking from the bottom of my damn heart for New Brunswick to tear my shoulder. 3 locations, dislocated nerve damage, but it's been a year now. Yeah, they've been calling, hacking my phone and all. Surgeon lied to me, told me my arm was to heal within 6 to 12 months. And wow, with walking, I still cannot use my arm. But the main 3 people I'm going to say, and you just got to excuse me and fill my heart. May you, Yolanda Chacon, I pray that the Lord lets her rot in hell for lying on me. I will pray due to where Detective Joseph Russo from Internal Affairs lying on me, may he rot in hell. I will pray due to where A.P. Chandra, where I spoke before on matters with this, may she rot in hell. Do I have evidence to prove for every lie where they lied on me, where I'm the damn victim, where I was assaulted by someone spraying, with 2 people spraying me with police mace. I suffered from a police mace. This is the first one. I suffered from a severe concussion with a busted blood vessel. Wow, your 3 people from Middlesex County lie on me and say that what? I had something illegal. I just showed it at the city council last night with the medication. I was a little confused, but like I said, where I know my rights. I can carry mace on me. The law is 3/4. Like I said, with medication, I'm on 5 damn prescriptions due to where I'm in very strong and severe pain. We're gonna lie to me and said that I had illegal mace on me. What does she have? Police mace, 4 ounces, due to where what? The law is 0.75 ounces, due to where what? Mine is only 0.36 ounces. And the director, Joseph Russo, lied. Internal Affairs say that New Brunswick Police Department was able to damn charge me. Wow, I have been to court 2 times already, and I will be taking this to the damn news channel with Judge James Hobick. Wow, this woman has been in court 2 times, ignoring my case, my charges that I charged against them. But I'm pretty sure you know me by now. What I speak, I provide evidence. Where Middlesex County, due to where this was aggravated assault on them, lied on me, that had this dropped down to simple assault, and then this woman hits me again, due to where what? Please, I pray that they rot in hell for what I'm suffering. And like I said, please, you don't have your day already. I'm pretty sure last time you
Ms. Ward,
disrespected
time's
me,
up. I
how
have to
you were
ask you to
walking. And
step
like I
away.
said, every
Ms.
evil
Ward.
eye has their day. And like I said, the
Ms.
devils,
Moore,
they
you're out of
will.
order now, unfortunately. Is there anyone else who'd like to speak in public forum?
Good evening, Charlie Prattville, New Brunswick Today. I've seen a couple of disturbing videos of federal immigration customs enforcement agents operating in New Brunswick, messing with surveillance cameras on a private home, harassing a motorist, making statements like, "We don't have to show you the warrant." I'm very concerned about this. I'm sure as a attorney, you must have strong feelings about it too. Can you tell me what the county is doing, if anything, to protect people from rogue agents that are abusing people's rights?
Charlie, I will tell you, one of the things that I don't think most people are aware is that the federal government, law enforcement agencies, whether it's the FBI or ICE or any of those agencies, they don't have to notify localities that they're going to be present and conducting operations. So when they're in New Brunswick or when they're any other place in the county, oftentimes it's the local officials who are the most surprised because we don't know they're coming. I will say that certainly if there are individuals, especially rogues, who are impersonating federal law enforcement, and we are made aware of it, our law enforcement are going to do their jobs and they are going to seek out those individuals, and if they are indeed masquerading as federal law enforcement, they will be prosecuted based on the information that we have. In terms of whether if there are real federal agents, certainly they're still bound by the law if they can't enter homes without, in very, very, very rare circumstances, they can't enter without warrants, they can't stop cars without certain due process standards. So, if there's illegalities, certainly we will pursue them locally, but we can't stop them from exercising rights, unfortunately.
Yeah, if I may, a suggestion would be to help educate people about their rights. I think that there's a deficiency in people's knowledge of how to handle these situations, and better to have the knowledge before it happens than to learn from experience. So I think that's something that the county might want to step up and do. And you can look at what other entities are doing too. I did want to follow up on the plans for a new county government building, a new home for the prosecutor's office. It was approved by the New Brunswick Housing Authority recently. Is that something that's definitely moving forward, or is the county still deciding whether or not to rent space from AST development?
We're continuing the process of utilizing that new facility as part of our overall facilities plan.
Okay, so fair to say it's likely that the county's going to move in and rent, and prosecutor's office will be there?
At this point in time, we're working through all the details, yes.
Okay. If I have time, I'll get to the prosecutor's office, but I have to, mention that Route 1 was the deadliest highway in the state last year, and we've already had 2 deaths this year. Have any of the commissioners been able to do anything about this? Have you talked to state legislators, DOT, Governor Murphy? I know there's a bill signed to create a commission to try to get that number of deaths down to 0, but what are we actually doing about Route 1? Like this most recent thing, I think, was at Grandview Avenue. There have been a number of fatal crashes and serious crashes there. Is the county doing anything about Route 1?
Again, Charlie, we take the data that we get and we move forward from there. What the causes of the accidents are a major factor in exactly what the problem was, or what changes, if any, might need to be made. So we continue to work with the data and go forward and move forward on our Vision Zero project.
Okay, I would ask that Grandview Avenue and Route 1 intersection be considered. I have some concerns about transparency at the MCPO and other matters. They took over a month to respond to my Oprah request for the fatal crash reports, for the ones that they handled, and they remained delinquent on several items. They extremely overly redacted it, and I know some of these are the result of this change in the Oprah that was a big topic last year. I wanted to ask if you had any thoughts on the change in Oprah. Is that something you supported? It's making it harder for me to do my job and find out information about these crashes, for one, because we've got the prosecutor's office wasting their time redacting things like names that they've already released. So I'm not a fan of it. What's your take?
Charlie, my personal take on it, I'm going to make my personal take on it. It's the fact that there is a new statewide policy. It was debated, it was gone through, and it's what we're all going to have to abide by. I will tell you, I'm a public defender, and so the fact is that if things are unfair, they have to be changed, and people have to do what they need to do to protest, but we're going to enforce the laws as they're written, and we'll continue to do what's necessary to comply with Oprah under the new rules. So that's all I can really speak about here in this role.
Okay, well, I heard my time elapsed, so I'll let you go and follow up afterwards. Have a good one.
Anyone else? No?
Motion to close the public portion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you.